Welcome back to the Smoky Mouse, everybody. Today I'll be reading news about ALYI, Alternate Systems Inc. The news are from Friday, August 27th, 2021. And in the last trading session, the stock was down negative 0.54%. The headline shows ALYI previews 2 anticipated acquisitions to bolster and expand EV ecosystem. Alternate Systems Inc., ALYI, today announced ongoing merger and acquisition developments anticipated to soon result in 2 acquisitions intended to bolster the company's electric vehicle EV ecosystem in Africa. The company recently acquired a stock interest in self-drive rental vehicle company, and the 2 additional anticipated acquisitions are similarly expected to complement ALYI's expanding EV ecosystem strategy. ALYI's overall EV ecosystem strategy is not to just produce a single EV product. ALYI's business focus is on the introduction of an EV ecosystem that addresses the entire EV adoption environment, from the perpetual design of best-in-class vehicles to the perpetual design of merit of mechanical and digital systems that go into the best-in-class vehicle, from the charging and maintenance infrastructure that goes into supporting consumer and commercial vehicles, to the EV value proposition itself that drives consumers and businesses to transition from combustion engines to electric-powered vehicles. ALYI has seeded an overall EV ecosystem business strategy with the development of its own EV motorcycle business that includes the Rideshare Initiative in Africa and the Retro Revolt Electric Motorcycle Initiative in North America. The company launched a pilot in Kenya in July in conjunction with a 2000 electric motorcycle order. CEO Dr. Randall Tornor expects to begin delivering on the 2000 electric motorcycle order before the end of the year. The company has also announced an expansion of the electric vehicle EV rideshare business pilot into Ethiopia. The pilot expansion in Ethiopia has been in the works for approximately the last year. Dr. Tornor visited Addis Ababa earlier this month to finalize expansion plans. Africa has millions of motorcycles, both two-wheeled and three-wheeled, deployed as taxis or boda-bodas and tuk-tuks, and ALYI is one part of its overall EV ecosystem business strategy is engaged in a project to replace combustion engine motorcycles with electric motorcycles. The global motorcycle taxi market was valued by verified market research at $16 billion in 2018 and expected to grow to over $29 billion by 2026. The company confirms it expects to exceed its first million in revenue prior to the end of the year from the electric vehicle ecosystem the company has been constructing over the last few years. The company intends to publish a specific revenue target shortly after Labor Day, which falls on September 6, 2021. ALYI does not intend to go it alone on the overall development and rollout of its overall EV ecosystem business strategy. ALYI is building a core element into its ecosystem that attracts, if not compels, the participation of all would-be brand-name EV industry leaders in an annual EV symposium and conference. The EV symposium and conference will be anchored by an EV race event in Kenya that comes with a substantial brand name. The EV race market was valued in 2019 at over $80 billion and is anticipated to grow to over $200 billion by 2025. ALYI's EV ecosystem is founded on building participation in an EV race event as a central component in advancing EV technology and EV branding. ALYI has been developing a partnership with a major EV racing brand for more than 2 years now. Over a year ago, ALYI entered into a formal partnership agreement that includes that EV racing brand. The first milestone objectives contemplated under the agreement have been achieved and the next steps are imminent. ALYI expects the next steps to include naming the EV racing brand, and which time ALYI management anticipates ALYI's overall visibility within the global EV market to be substantially elevated. The objective of the EV Symposium and the conference, anchored by the EV Race, is to advance EV technology by building EV solutions for the African market, a power-constrained, rugged environment with one of the lowest per capita transportation deployments in the world. ALYI solutions for the African market will be applicable the world over. EV solutions designed and built in Africa also contribute to the building an autonomous African economy. ALYI has designed its EV ecosystem solution to include democratized participation. ALYI has partners with Revolt Token to finance ALYI's growth by offering participation in the EV ecosystem through the sale of Revolt tokens. To learn more about Revolt Token and how to participate in ALYI's electric vehicle ecosystem through the purchase of Revolt tokens, visit rvlttoken.com. ALYI plans to make a major announcement later this month regarding the EV race that management expects will garner substantial attention to ALYI's overall EV ecosystem strategy. For more information to stay up to date on ALYI's overall latest developments, please visit www.alternatesystemsinc.com. Thank you again, everybody. Go ahead and hit the like button if you liked the video, or the subscribe button if you want to get notifications when we do new videos, and we'll see you guys next time.